what's going on, everyone? It's been a few weeks since I last uploaded, and, in the past few weeks, we've gotten closer and closer to a very big event, and that being the end of 2019. Also the end of the decade, but I'm not making a video about that, because that's way too big. So, because it's the end of 2019, I figured, you know what, this year has felt super crazy and long and also short in a weird way. And there's been a lot of events that have happened and a lot of stuff that has happened. By the way, that's my dog. He's very cute. I just saw his face. And there's been a lot of events that have happened this year. And I figured, you know what, let's go take a trip down memory lane. So I wrote a list of stuff that has happened. I haven't updated the list in about a month, so I'm just gonna improvise a bit. But because there's a lot of stuff on this list, I'm just gonna go like a bit rapid fire, and if there's stuff that I would like to talk about, I'll talk about it more. So let's get started. I was going to be all cutesy and try to put all of this stuff into different categories, but I'm not going to do that today, mostly because I have somewhere to be in a few hours, so I have to film this, edit this, and upload it in the next few hours. So, let's just go rapid fire. So first off, probably the biggest meme of all of 2019 was the Area 51 raid. And, that was everywhere. I made a video about it. It was, like, one of the biggest things of the summer that anyone was talking about. The raid itself wasn't that, big, but it was kind of cool seeing how many people actually committed to going to, a government facility, even though they didn't actually go in it. Then PewDiePie hit 100 million subscribers. He wasn't the first channel to hit 100 mil. That was, of course, T-Series. But, it kind of makes sense. He also ended the subscribe to PewDiePie meme after someone, used it as something. But they committed a terrible mass shooting that killed 50 people, and that's terrible, so it kind of makes sense why he ended it. And then, kind of getting away from all that morbid stuff, Banjo was revealed for Smash. That was a big event for this year. Hero was also revealed for Smash. Terry was revealed for Smash. Joker came out for Smash. And, probably the most surprising thing this year for Smash was Sans being in Smash. Of course, not as his own character, as a Mii fighter. And, yeah. And now, going back to the more sad side of 2019, this year we lost Etika. I made a whole video about that, too. My whole tribute to him. And, 6 months later, it still doesn't feel real that he is gone, but, all I know is he's in a better place now, or something like that. Then Avengers Endgame came out, of course, the big climax to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or the Infinity Saga, as it's called. That whole series of films is called. And then Spider-Man Far From Home came after that. And speaking of Spider-Man, do you guys remember the whole Spider-Man is going back to Sony thing that happened this year? Only for it to be later brought back to Marvel. Yeah, that happened this year. It was a crazy week, or crazy few days when that was happening. In January, there was the World Record Egg, which got the most liked Instagram post. Igor by Tyler the Creator was a big album this year. I really like that album. It's the first album I've really listened to through the entirety of it. Yeah. And then then the Reddit stuff, Big Chungus and Keanu Reeves. The Keanu Reeves being at Microsoft's E3. And Big Chungus, that was... I still don't get that meme. I still don't get how anyone found that funny. And then do you guys remember the Super Bowl this year? I know, like, I don't care about sports, but I just watched it for the halftime show. Because there was a hint of SpongeBob's Sweet Victory being played. It was played for about 5 seconds, and then it was interrupted by Travis Scott in Sicko Mode, which that happened. Also, Sicko Mode was this year. Like, the whole Mo Bamba and Sicko Mode thing, that was this year. That feels like 3 years ago or something like that. It's crazy to think of all the stuff that happened in 2019. And then, 2 YouTubers that really blew up this year were Call Me Carson and Jay Schlatt. Mostly because of their bringing back Minecraft. And then Minecraft really came back big time this year. It is now competing in popularity for Fortnite. I feel like it's kind of fallen off a bit since it came back this summer. But, like, it was everywhere for a while, for like a few months. And then, of course, Iron Man. Spoilers for Avengers Endgame, if you somehow haven't seen it. Iron Man died, and that was huge. Because he's, like, the main person in the MCU. And then Ninja moving from Twitch to Mixer, which was a huge announcement. And then a whole bunch of streamers announced they were moving from Twitch. Like, Shroud went to Mixer. Zero went from Twitch to Facebook Gaming. And a lot of other people moved from Twitch as well. And, yeah. And then the whole drama of 2019. This all happened in around May or June of this year, but the cancellation of Pro Jared, which was later revealed to be entirely made up, or some of it. I'm not really sure about that whole situation. James Charles cancellation, which was huge. He lost 3 million subs in like a week. That's crazy. The cancellation of Slazo, which was entirely made up. And that was about it, honestly. The death of the We Shot channel happened this year. I feel like that happened in the beginning of the year and nobody really talked about it for the rest of the year. But the death of the Wii Shop channel was pretty sad. Like, you just can't use it on the Wii anymore. So basically, everything on the Wii is entirely dead except for the single-player games or the local multiplayer games. I know there's some hacks for, like, Mario Kart Wii, but, yeah. Just gonna go through this really quick. The Sonic movie, the first trailer and the new trailer. Lil Nas X and Old Town Road, that was everywhere. Hose Mad, that was a huge thing. That was not a huge thing. It was a popular thing. Clowns, just calling people clowns when they were doing something bad. That was annoying. Reggie left Nintendo this year. That was sad. Joe Mama, the Notre Dame fires. The Black Hole Pictures were this year. Visco Girls were this year. Captain Marvel came out this year. Some of the earliest memes of this year being AirPods and Wave Check. Grumpy Cat died this year, so kind of respect for Grumpy Cat. That was kind of sad. The Amazon fire, which I'm not really sure if that's been stopped yet. I think there's some sort of legal thing with the government of Brazil that's having that still going on. Belle Delphine was in a lot of places this year. And she sold her own bathwater. She created a Pornhub account, which was entirely just trolling. And then she got her Instagram with 4.5 million followers deleted. And then we haven't really heard from her since. Shh. Quiet. Pokemon Sword and Shield controversy. That was entirely unnecessary. I mean, sure, the cutting of Pokemon was kind of annoying, but I just finished playing it, and by the way, there is going to be a video about Pokemon Sword and Shield, because I love that game. OK Boomer, which was entirely run into the ground. And it's super annoying now. The Mandalorian, Disney Plus, everything about that. Baby Yoda. Can you be quiet? The movie Joker came out this year, and that was a huge thing in itself because people thought there would be mass shootings because of it or something violent, but in actuality, that would turn out to be Frozen 2 when someone got stabbed with a machete there. That's true, by the way. So, and just wrapping this up, Logan Paul versus KSI 2, don't care about that. But that was a big thing. Trump's impeachment, which I don't want to talk about that because that's like a whole thing that I'm not really that educated in. That's about all I can remember. And now for something personal, I just want to talk about my 2019, specifically on YouTube. I don't want to talk about my personal life, really, because, I don't know. 2019 on YouTube has been really good for me. I didn't upload that much, but when I did upload, it got way more attention than, like, the videos I was uploading last year. Like, you can look at a video I uploaded in 2018, and it would get, like, under 10 views, but now it would get over 30 views, which I'm super thankful for. Thank you for all that. And, yeah. I also started off the year with, like, I think less than 30 subs. So, to be over doubled that sub count is really cool. And thank you. Thank you for all that. I have to go now, so I have to go now. So have a good day, and I'll see you all later.